Track wrestling with Daton Fix, 57 kilograms worth of 2019 World Championships. And I think anyone who's watching, the one thing they like to see is when you come rolling out, your dad slaps you on the face, and then you get ready to roll. When did that tradition start?
He's always gave me a little slap before my matches, but I think I started rolling and jumping my junior year in high school, and it was just something that I was just kind of having fun with it. And the first time I did it, it kind of got like a reaction out of the crowd. I kind of felt like they kind of enjoyed seeing something new. So even whenever I do it here and stuff, I can kind of hear the crowd. They kind of like they want to watch after that happens.
Does it get you fired up?
Yeah, it definitely gets you excited. Sometimes even whenever I'm in the room practicing and I might not be having my best day, Coach Smith, he tells me that I need to roll and jump to kind of bring my level up. So it's just something that it gets me going whenever I'm out there.
A lot of age level world championships. This is your first senior level world championship. Compare and contrast that. What's the difference between junior and senior? Obviously just a difference in talent, but what does it feel like to wrestle in both competitions?
It's not as big as a difference as a lot of people would think. It's both levels. It's all the levels it's really high. You're wrestling at a high level, regardless of your age group, and just probably the strategic side of it is a little bit. People really strategize at this senior level, so that's just something you gotta work through.
How'd you feel in your first match? It looked like you dominated. You did dominate, but take us through that first match and what that felt like to just open with a win.
I felt good. I wasn't moving as much as I'd like, but I got to a bunch of leg attacks. Got six takedowns off of leg attacks. So that was nice to kind of get my offense going.
Next round, you have 2017 world champion from Japan. When you have a match like that, did you go back? Did you watch the footage of him wrestling Gilman and some of the other matches that he's had?
I didn't personally watch him recently. I watched whenever the first time around I watched him, but I knew what kind of wrestler he was. He wasn't gonna attack a whole lot, kind of counter offense. But I didn't do enough didn't score enough points to win. So that's really all there is to it.
What do you take from this to go and propel yourself into the 2020 Olympic trials? It's that time of year where everyone's focused on that. The weight's not qualified. What do you do next?
The first thing I got to do is qualify the weight. So I'm sure I'll get the opportunity to do that. And I gotta get better. There's just like I've said my whole life. I take a loss, I go back and I learn from it and I get better from it. And every time I take a loss, I feel like I make big jumps afterwards. So hopefully that's the same case here.
Can you qualify the weight and still wrestle in competition at Oklahoma State? You're going into your sophomore year. How do you do that most effectively?
Olympic red shirts, that's still in question. So it's we'll talk about it, but we're probably leaning towards taking it. But I'm sure here in this next week we'll make a final decision.
Your dad's in the corner with you. He's right over here too. Is it fun to have this be a family affair?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. My dad is in my corner. My mom was sitting about front row, and my grandpa was there as well. So it's awesome. I have the best support group. My family, my teammates, my coaches. They support me, and I'm very thankful for that, and I'm just looking forward to getting back to the stage so I can make them proud.
Can you ever hear your mom in the stands?
I can't. I never hear whenever I'm wrestling, but I did hear during the break during that first match. I did hear this time, so that was nice.
All right, all the best as you pursue an Olympic berth, and we wish you all the best as you make your decision on an Olympic red shirt.
Yeah, thank you.